Um. No. Yeah. Yeah. Put that.
It was a midnight tryst. Niccolo would visit the office once Basilio left, but this time he returned. So you hid Niccolo in the safe. A foolish move.
I didn't know the code had changed. It was the only choice. I couldn't let him be found. I loved him.
Really, you could have saved his life by simply speaking with your husband, but you sought to free him another way.
Oh, she hired. Okay. Um. She hired the thief. Yeah, the letter. Yeah.
To free Mr. Detti, you hired Felicia Sevigny, a petty burglar, to crack the safe, and as a result, you killed your lover.
No. It's because the combination had changed. It is not my fault.
You are splitting hairs, Mrs. Capello. The fact remains you chose to risk Niccolo's life rather than call your husband. And I know why.
Had to do with Detti. The fight with the Dettis, right? No. 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 Maybe. I have a petition to guard. Maybe. We'll go back to that one. No. 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 Good. The lawyer.
You were afraid how it would affect the reputation of the Capellos, and you feared what your husband would do as a consequence.
He's a good man, but he cares about his business, about the family. It would have destroyed him.
And now he's accused of murder, Mrs. Capello. How considerate of you.
Mio Dio, how did this all happen?
You're guilty.
Despite your best intentions, Mrs. Capello, I believe you are to blame for this sorry affair, not Basilio.
I think you're right, sir. Basilio, he does not deserve this. None of this.
It is not my place to decide what is deserved, but perhaps you now know what to say to the inspector.
I do.
Good day, madam.
I don't think Mrs. Capello did this on purpose. I would have let her go.
Alright, so let's go back home. That case took longer than I expected. Let's finish the game up, shall we? It'll be a little late tonight, I think.
He's even...
Sorry, I don't want to listen to you guys. I want to finish the game. Now, let's go with Sherlock. Without the stupid hat. Alright, so gotta go back.
You don't have to do. There is no.
I have to finish it.
John, my animum, my brother, there is nothing more important in this moment than this truth. I know you fear for me, but my path was set long ago. I can no more step off it than I can ask the avalanche to roll back uphill.
Just... please be careful, Sherry. I love you.
Quite. Come on. We'll go together. Why didn't I remember we had such a big garden?
Maybe you forgot it for your own good.
Ah, yes. The statue of Merope. My mother was trying to restore it. Pity she never had the opportunity to finish.
No sprinting. Send back here. We got nothing back here. Ah, there it
That's
is.
from Mother's favorite tea set. What is it doing in here?
Come here, Sherry. Hurry!
These must help calm her down.
What are you thinking about? Is everything all right?
Is that the raft we made together, John?
Looks more like a pile of rotten planks now.
Don't go, Mother, wait.
$8:45. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, Icy. Good night.
I remember this artifact from Mother's collection. Mother's work journal. I liked poring over the detailed pages and reading about my parents' collection.
Here it is. We'll just borrow it for a while.
Did you hear that? Someone's coming. Let's take a peek. You call this progress? Charlotte, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
Any result is progress, even if it is a worsening of her condition. It informs my...
No. I have made my decision. She must be sent to a legitimate medical facility. I will not let her hurt Sherlock.
What? Master Holmes, you do not understand.
That will be all. I expect you to have left the house by week's end.
Not to hurt me.
Sherry, say something. Can you hear me? You're scaring me.
Sherlock, I'm here. Come closer.
Come in, mother.
Sherry, come here, darling. I'm waiting for you.
Coming, Mother. This was for my mother, wasn't it? I remember how we came to the garden for a breath of fresh air.
Take me to my flowers, Sherry. They must already be in bloom.
As you wish, Mum. I bet you missed the fresh air, didn't you?
Terribly. The sun is far brighter than I remember. But I like it.
We can walk each day from now on, if you want.
That would be wonderful.
The flowers?
Just look at them. The stars of the earth. Even the sky must be jealous of their beauty.
Indeed. Mother, would you like to go around the water?
That would be perfect. I always wanted such a nice pond in London. It looks so peaceful.
Mycroft knew you would like it.
We should put some fish in it, don't you think?
How about some carp?
That's a nice idea. Let's visit your father's tree. It grows so fast, just like you.
We could even build a tree house in it.
Yes, Sherry.
Well,
Speaking of your father, could you call him out, please?
Mom! I'm sorry. He passed away. He's gone.
No, he's not.
I'm telling the truth. Did you forget again?
No, don't you dare say such things. You are a liar like all the others.
Mother!
oh no.
Don't call me that. You aren't fooling me.
No! Mom, it hurts!
My son would never lie.
Mom, stop!
Who are you? Reveal yourself.
Please, stop! It's me, Sherlock!
You are not my Sherry. Give me my stuff back or I'll kill you.
Whoa. Did Mycroft kill her? Risk of side effects. Dr. Ricker experimented on my mother with unconventional drugs and treatments. Every dose had a risk of side effects. Was to build up a tolerance when danger. The side effects. Mental disease, hysteria. My mother tried to drown me in the pond. Yeah, she did. After Mycroft caught Otto Richter, he blamed him for her mother's death. I'm out. I'm out! Mother drowned. Her throat could either be in final human or desperate attempt to save her. Maybe that then? Someone drowned my mother, either accidentally or on purpose. That's what it appeared to be, though. Otto killed my mother while trying to save me. The drowning was an accident, and he desperately attempted a tracheotomy to save her. Markov hid the tooth to protect me. Otto killed my mother and ended her suffering and saved my life. Yeah, and that's what I'm... I don't think she drowned, though. My mother drowned. Her throat wound could either be a final admission about a killer or a desperate attempt to save her. But he wasn't trying to save her, I don't think. I believe they did that to... Maybe? I had an allergic reaction to her medication and she suffocated. That wouldn't be the case, though. If we did it for a memory, we wouldn't have done that. Came from John, which means that I cannot trust my own mind to heal myself. I must get rid of John. Mycroft, let the truth protect me. I need to give her medication which caused the allergic reaction that killed her. It's my guilt. Mycroft, let the truth protect me. But if it's based on the memory, this wouldn't work that way. Yikes. This one makes more sense. I don't kill my mother to end her suffering and save my life. Drowning was an accident, and he deliberately attempted a tracheotomy to save her. But she wasn't drowning. Or did he... Did he accidentally drown her while saving me? I think I'm gonna go for this one. I think an accident. Are you sure? Yes.
Sherlock. Sherlock. Can you hear me? Come on, wake up.
Get off me.
Sherry,
You knew, and more than that, you hid it from me.
you couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
Otto Richter murdered my mother, and Mycroft covered it up. Whisked me away from this place, buried me in schoolwork, and left the past to rot.
And you needed a way to cope, so I helped.
You were a lie, John. A fiction. A crutch.
No, I was
No.
a friend.
Well, they said she
Colonel.
drowned,
Please.
and they did tracheotomy, which would make
Shut
sense
up.
if they're trying to protect
What?
me.
Are
She ended
you
up
okay?
drowning.
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it?
Why is he here?
I think, in his own way, he was trying to protect me. A truth I couldn't bear. But now I must face it.
He's disappeared.
Sherlock, what are you doing?
You kept me in the dark and kept your actions quiet. You enabled Richter and his untested quackery for far too long. And worse, you wanted to lock up our mother.
I wanted to give you a chance at normalcy, childhood. There was no changing what happened, no good to come of dwelling in the past.
It was lies upon lies. Otto Richter was trying to save her, but you decided he deserved to take the fall. Is that justice?
The big picture, Sherlock. The big picture. Perhaps Richter was not responsible for her fit of rage, but his treatment led inexorably to that moment. You were so fragile. I could not. I just couldn't. I chose us over him.
You know, for once I believe you. Perhaps now that the truth is out, I can actually do what you had hoped. Leave it all in the past.
Good. You have your whole life ahead of you, Sherlock. It is time you got on with it.
I was worried there for a minute, Sherry. Really worried. I didn't want to hurt you. What's so funny?
I am talking to myself, John. I think I was hurt regardless.
But we made a good team, eh? Explored every inch of this place together. Helped a lot of people. Terrorized a few too, I suppose. I think I may go so far as to say, Sherry, that I have not lived wholly in vain.
So that's it. It's over.
You've opened every door, Sherry. Faced the past you locked away. You don't need me anymore.
I know. I will miss you all the same. I don't want you to go.
Yes, you do.
Goodbye, John.
sure all my my wardrobe outfits would all fit in that bag.
Why are you here?
Closure, I suppose. And to help a friend.
You and I are not friends. In a race between the thawing of the ice caps and our friendship, I would buy a boat.
Ha! Is that right?
I can see it now. I know what you did.
What did I do?
You needled me. From the moment we met, you were searching for weakness. You pushed me to pursue the truth about my mother. You questioned everything I did, everything I believed, to break me. To blur truth and fiction, reality, morality. A saboteur in silk. Was it vengeance, Werner? Or do you prefer Klaus?
Excuse me?
You are Klaus Richter, Otto's younger brother. Do you hold me responsible for his end?
Ha! There was no love lost between me and my brother. I am sure you can relate. Otto was merely the gravity that pulled me into your orbit. Or you into mine. Once I met you, I could not keep away.
Why? What reason do you have for all this?
To help you.
You're lying.
To show you that you were wrong.
More lies. I know you now, Werner. Try again.
To see what had happened. Or is that yet another untruth? Does it matter? Take your pick. Who cares? You're my masterpiece. I turned Sisyphus into Ozymandias. You could not see the futility of your quest until I helped you to let go of the rock. And now, nothing beside remains.
I remain. Despite you, and to spite you.
It is a matter of will and power now. Will you overcome this, or shall you decay? Oh, on that note, I brought you something.
I want nothing more from you.
When one wants for nothing, Sherlock, the best thing to get them is something personal. So, here you are. Now, please excuse me, but the gallery calls. I'm already conceiving my next project. You really are beautiful.
My brother returned to London soon after our disagreement. He enrolled at Cambridge University, but attends only the rare classes that hold his interest. I hear he took employment at a hospital laboratory, obsessing over his experiments. I suppose he seeks solace in the empirical truth of a chemical test. I am afraid for him. His evenings are spent alone, solving citizens' menial mysteries to pass the time. And I suspect he is growing paranoid. One of my agent's vehicles recently ignited during a surveillance operation. She was lucky to get out alive. There is only one man who could orchestrate such a feat. Or perhaps two. I saved my brother. He will never forgive me.
I found it! I found it! I found it!
And what is that?
How far, bruises may be produced after death. How are you? You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive.
How on earth did you know that?
Never mind. The question now is about bruising. No doubt you see the significance of this discovery of mine.
It is interesting, no doubt, but practically...
Why, it is the most practical medico-legal discovery for years. Had we these data sooner, hundreds of men would have paid the penalty for their crimes. Cases oft hinge upon how a man died. Now, we can know which wounds he suffered alive, which occurred post-mortem, and what instrument was responsible. And ergo, one will soon be able to calculate with utmost precision when and where death occurred, sparing the innocent and damning the guilty.
Then you are to be congratulated.
Indeed. But, you came here on business.
Correct again. I am looking for someone with whom to take diggings, and heard you were complaining that you could get no one to go halves with you.
I have my eye on a suite in Baker Street, which would suit us down to the ground. You don't mind the smell of strong tobacco, I hope?
I smoke ships myself.
That's good enough. I get in the dumps at times, and don't open my mouth for days on end. Just let me alone, and I'll soon be right. What have you to confess now? It's best for two fellows to know what bruises each other carries before they begin to live together.
John?
My last companion and I...
Well, I object to rows because my nerves are shaken, and I get up at all sorts of ungodly hours, and I am extremely lazy. I have another set of vices when I'm well, but those are the principal ones at present.
Do you include violin playing in your category for rout?
It depends on the player. A well-played violin is a treat for the gods. A badly played one.
Oh, no, that's all right. I think we may consider the thing as settled. Oh, forgive my manners. My attention wavers. Sherlock Holmes.
Dr. John Watson.
John.
Nice. All right. Now I wonder if I would have picked a different outcome, would the video be this different? Or would it be the same because I'm still confronting Mycroft for him basically lying to me? When I first started this game, I was a little iffy I was going to like it. Because I got really stumped, because they didn't really explain how to do... how to figure stuff out. But once you get it figured out, it's turned out quite fun. I quite enjoyed this. Now, this is a chapter 1, so I'm going to guess this is a chapter 2? Different end of the garden. Same Vogel scene, different storyboard transition. Same Watson scene. Okay. Okay. So if you played this, have you played this before, Shady? At the end. What decision did you make at the end then? Pick it where you blame John, or is there a correct ending? You killed John. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this. That's awesome. All right. All can if you choose it, but some are nicer than others. Oh. Yeah, I was, from looking at the thing, I thought maybe that Otto saved me, but ended up killing her. And then he used a tracheotomy to try to save her. Oh, it's a sad one? Oh. Well, then you have to go with your basically yourself killed her. Yeah, that would make me feel horrible. Well, we're gonna end it here for the night. I went about 40 minutes over for normal. Yeah, we're gonna have to end it here for the night. I gotta get up at 6, so I gotta get up in 5.5 hours. If you're curious, I'll probably have to watch them. I might do that tomorrow, just to see what the endings are. Yeah, we'll continue on streaming Thursday night. Well, not continue, but we'll be doing Thursday night, same time as always. We're going to be doing Eternal Edge. Developers, I guess, were inspired by Zelda Breath of the Wild. So we'll give that a try, see how well that is. But I'd like to thank everybody for spending some time here. If you did enjoy this, if you're watching on YouTube, please give me a sub, or if you're on Twitch, please give me a follow. And I'll see y'all next time.